Everybody out there on White Street, you already know what it is. Salute everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Steve Boosa GS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Alright, today's episode of What People Tag Me in Twitter 400 times. We got something new from Ladipo, Rap Messiah. We about to hop into this real quick. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. We gonna hop into this. We gonna see if the masses were correct to harass and beat down my door. If you guys are mad at your requested reactions and getting through, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and harass me on multiple platforms. That's your best way of bullying me into getting what you want. With that being said, before we hop into this, let's talk about this right here. Boop. This statistic is not good. 61% of all the people, all you guys that are viewing this shit, right, are not subscribed to the channel, which is dope in that my audience is a lot larger than I think it is. So if we're at like 18,000 almost, but 61% aren't watching, that means hypothetically our audience could be almost 3 times the size that it is now, which is pretty incredible to think about, at least from my standard. But it also means that most of y'all are not hitting the little bell notification guy and subscribing and doing all that shit. So I'm here to give you the bad news. Unfortunately, if you watch this video, you see the statistics, and you still don't hit the subscribe button, your penis is going to shrink by 1.5 inches. I don't make the rules. It has to do with YouTube's algorithms. Do with that information what you will. I'm not one to bully someone into subscription, but if you enjoy the size of your penis, I would 100% go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So let's get into this. We got Ladipo, Rap Messiah. Did we run the gauntlet yet? Yeah, I think we already did. Fuck you. Run it again. Run the gauntlet. Hit all that shit. Let's go. Rap Messiah. We got a video. I'm like food drunk, y'all. You got... I just ate 2 big-ass burritos. I'm feeling good. I'm a little tipsy right now. Let's get it.
It feels so good, don't you agree? It feels so good. It feels so good. You guys, it's amazing to stand up here right now. I want to say a big thank you to the Headies. I want to dedicate this award right here to Fumilayo Eshaw Williams. She passed away on January 7th. On February 7th, my auntie, she always told me it was my time.
Rest in power.
Even though God took her before hers. This award is for you. Thank you very much.
Alright, for those of you who are unfamiliar with like a lot of the criteria that we do for scoring, if this is going to be a track that's obviously dedicated to somebody who's no longer with us and things of that nature, we're not going to be crass and score it. It'll be more like something that we just kind of appreciate together and kind of look at. So if this happens to be that type of a topic, that type of a message, just a heads up, that's not just for like this particular track. That's always been kind of my my policy across the channel. So just a heads up about that.
All right.
Study both.
This beat kind of moves though. This ain't like a. This don't sound like no memorial beat. Hold up.
Hip hop, drill, EDM. Always killing shit on Afrobeats. Niggas trying to raise the BPM. I'm trying to raise the GDP.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm talking in per capita. Rap Messiah, saving Africa. Bearing all the crossfire, still in all time and win the shooting caliber. Oh yeah.
Hold on, he's going off. Turn this shit the fuck up. Hold up, bring this back. Okay, no, we definitely are rating this shit. Hold up, hold up.
Hip hop, drill, EDM. Always killing shit on Afrobeats. Niggas trying to raise the BPM. I'm trying to raise the GDP. Yeah, I'm talking in per capita. Rap Messiah, saving Africa. Bearing all the crossfire, still in all time and win the shooting caliber.
Plus, did you catch the wordplay too on Messiah Crossfire? Come on now, come on.
Saving Africa, bearing all the crossfire, still in all time and win the shooting caliber. Oh yeah, welcome to the zoo. Irrelevant meetings on Zoom, debating how so and so might be the goal. When it's me that's the elephant up in the room. I rock what you don't do, money by the bundle. You want war, better make it art, son zoo. Hit him with the sonic boom, right down to the afterlife. Asshole, talk to me nice. Think it's funny, kidding rapping seems to be the only way of keeping rapping life. What you do? It's a rapping life. Ladipo, that's a copyright. Pardon me on looking down on niggas having conversations at your proper height. Okay.
You guys have brainwashed me. I cannot hear a short joke now and not think that it's shots at MI. With that being said, too, you guys are having irrelevant conversations on Zoom about who may be the GOAT and shit like that. This might be actual shots. This might be actual shots. I love this energy. This is some deadly energy coming from this man right now. We are here for the violence.
Life, Laddie Poe, that's a copyright. Pardon me on looking down on niggas having conversations at your proper height. Okay, I'll be weary to disguise, that's off who wants us, okay. But it's okay, as you pull up in the right way, they go block Admiralty way. No be today, don't know why you rewrite verses soon as I jump on it. Maybe cause every time I spit lines, I put my life on it.
Alright, the bar itself wasn't anything special. It was an okay bar. But it does open up a super dope rap conversation for us to have. Hashtag GS Gang. Let's talk about this. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about an artist rewriting their verse? So what happens is like so-and-so rapper goes and sends Laddie Poe a verse, right? So it'll have an open verse. So it'll be a song. You have your first hook, open slot, and then hook, right? And then he goes, does the second verse, because we don't have third verses anymore because you guys have the attention span of a fucking gnat. But then they send it back, and then that artist listens to the new artist, the second artist that kills it, and goes back and rewrites their shit. What are your thoughts on that? I'm going to give you my thoughts even though you didn't ask. I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. I think the opposite, I think the opposite is more disrespectful, right? If I go and lay some fire on a track and then I send it back to you and your verse was mid to average and you just kind of like put it out like that and let me carry it, let me do all the work and shit like that, like I'm all for cooking you on your own song, don't get me wrong. But like I think it does more for the culture. I think it does more for the project. I think it does more for both parties involved when you're looking at like royalty rates and shit like that. I think everybody wins when one artist pushes the other artist to greatness. There's going to be some exceptions, right? Historically, you have artists that go and will actually alter their verse to include material that the person on the second verse doesn't agree with. I'm not okay with that, right? If you're going to edit your verse, but you're going to then turn it into a beef track with a third party, and the second artist on the track had no idea about it and doesn't have beef with that third party, I think that's bitch shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. Or if you turn it into some controversial type shit, you know what I mean? Just for views, like that's like outside of like bitch behavior like that. I think it's super positive, but I'm actually genuinely interested to hear what your thoughts are on that. He's obviously saying it in a derogatory kind of manner here. It's not even derogatory. It's more like braggadocious, more like I have that effect on people. He's not really saying that it's a bad effect, just that he has that effect. So I really don't know that his view is transparent on it based on just that line that we heard. But nah, that could be a good conversation. Down in the comments. Let's go.
Jump on it, maybe cause every time I spit lines, I put my life on it. Laddie Poe.
This is almost over already. I'm disappointed by how short this is because of how fire it was.
Take my advice on it, ego and pride on it. Can't put a price, value or size on it. I'm ready to die for this. Peace I refine the shirt and tie. Protecting the goal is a 9 to 5. My resume long as the number pi. Sucker smaller than the dot and I. I'm a 5 up close.
Yo, he killed that. Chill. It was already 2 dope lines, but the swag on, I'm a fucking vibe, that hit. That, I don't know why. That made it land so much more.
These are refined and shirt and tie. Protecting the goal is a 9 to 5. My resume long as the number pi. Sucker smaller than the dot and I. I'm a fucking vibe. Up close. No quotes. Way too blunt. Cutthroat. Before we break in the door. Shouting no bok. Oh God. Before we break in the door, shouting up, on God. Are you ready to go to war? Shouting up,
I'm genuinely disappointed in this. I need another minute and a half. You can't be that good on such a short track and just like starve us. just starve us of another verse. That was fire though. That was fire. Let's go to the scorecard. Let's break it down. Are we gonna be super biased because we wanted another verse? Absolutely. Why? Because we're petty. All right, let's break it down. I'll tell you what. I'm a fan of Laddie Poe now. This has to be at least the third one that we got from him. I don't think he's ever missed on this channel. I think all of it has. It's been a lot of different waves though, right? Like the first one was more like the love song. We had a really fun reaction with the video and shit like that. Second one was definitely more go hard. Introduced us to Ghost 2. That shit was dope. And then this was just spaz mode. It was short, but it was spaz mode. You know what I'm saying? Target audience for this. Yeah, we're here for the violence. Stop it. Stop it. Burrito's coming back up. Proper setting for this? Honestly, probably YouTube. Like, this probably isn't going in a playlist because they have the elongated intro of him at the award show and stuff like that. Plus, that doesn't kind of match the mood of the rest of it. So I'm not putting this on, like, my playlist. But this is definitely one to show somebody where if they're unfamiliar with an artist, something like that, and they just want to hear, like, something quick and, like, a clip of it. Like, yeah, he emptied a fucking clip on everybody on this one. This was dope. Bars or lyrics, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I'm gonna give it a 21 out of 25. I think that this could have scored much higher too if we had, like, seriously, if this was just a straight up fucking 3 to 4 minute track of him just going the fuck off like this, I liked it. The delivery wasn't anything special, was super effective. I give it a 21 as well. I think he had the he had the proper impact of the bars. He didn't do anything fancy with it. He didn't do anything over the top, but what he did do with it was sonically pleasing, was super dope, and I think it was impactful. The beat selection was nuts. 15 out of 15 on the beat selection. Sound quality mixing, 15 out of 15. I hear not one thing to bitch about sound quality wise. Effectiveness. This, honestly, this is what I'm saying. This is where I think it's shining. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because had I not heard him, had this been the first thing that I heard from this artist, I am 100% going to go and dig into more of them. So take that for what it's worth. 10 out of 10 with effectiveness, enjoyability. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. And again, I would have enjoyed it a lot more if it was elongated, if it wasn't just a freestyle. It was like just getting me in the mood. It was just getting me hyped up. I was in, you know what I'm saying? We were brought up dope rap conversations. It hit a lot of cylinders. I want more of it. Give me more. I'm a selfish rap fan. I can't help it. 90 out of 100. That's my score. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. Hit subscribe or your penis is going to fall off.